Hey everyone, I'm Serious Circuit and welcome back to House Flipper. Today is episode 20. There is a reason why I'm not turning around, it's because this will be the house for next week's episode, not this week's episode. So don't want to spoil it just yet, obviously, because that will be next week's surprise. But this week I got a certain challenge in mind. So without further ado, shall we get to it? Okay, so to describe the challenge for this property, I'm going to load in while we're going. Oh, yeah, go to the well, that's the house we're doing today, Very Real Woman's house. So to describe the challenge that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a random colour challenge in which I'm just going to use chance to pick the colour that I'm going to paint the whole house in, and if and where possible, do the floors and furniture in the same colour without it becoming too overwhelming. I think I did this challenge way back at the start of my house flipper journey, but the video file kind of got a bit ruined, so for lack of a better word, a bit ruined, so I never got the ending. So the same rules will apply here, in that at least two things in the room has to be the colour that's randomly picked, i.e. either the furniture and the walls, or the floor and the floor, the floor and the walls, or something like that, you know? You get my drift? So anyway, this is today's house, so let's go on to the random colours. So this is how I'm going to set it up. I'm going to go into the walls section here, and I'm going to go to paint because they have the most colour variations. Oh, well, there goes my Elgato. Hang on 1 second. I need to go fix this. Right, I've returned it to Pride and Place. Hopefully that isn't an omen as to this video. But yeah, as you can see, we got lots of different colours here. So we got blue, brown, cream, gradient set, grayscale, green, orange, pink, red, violet, yellow. So depending on which colours picked here, I either get to choose between the main colours or the gradient version of the same colours, because there's more options. Say for example violet, there's way more options for it in the gradient colours as well. So if I happen to land on gradients set, then I'll just pick a colour out of the gradient set. But say for example I landed on pink here, I would then be able to also go on to the pink page here and use the same pinks from here, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get a random dice roller, so give me 1 second to get it up. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the Google dice roller up here. So if I go back to the game, as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colours. So I'm going to go back to the dice roller, and as you can see, we got a dice, we got a 4, a 6, it would be helpful if it was actually on the page. We got a 4, a 6, an 8, a 10, a 12, and 20. So if we exclude a gradient set, we would then have 10 colours. So I'm going to go in order in the game. In order in the game, so obviously blue would be number 1, all the way down to yellow, which would be number 10. So let's get the dice roller to pick our colour for today's challenge. I've got to remember to switch my scenes, I always forget to do that. So I'm going to roll. So we've got 1 to 10. So we've got number 3. Let's see what number 3 is in game. So number 3 is 1, 2, 3. So we've got cream. Cream is our choice for today's house, which arguably is a really boring colour if you don't know how to use it. So I can use all of these colours here. Oops, I've gone off it. Hang on 1 second. I can use all of these ones here, and let's just see if there's a gradient set version. Okay, so there isn't a gradient set version. So cream involves just basically, oh, I need to go into paint. All of these is what I'm allowed to use. Ow, I just bit my cheek. It's not going very well today, is it? But yeah, so that is what the dice has decided. Cream is our challenge today. So without further ado, shall I get on to the before tour? Okay, let's get on with the before tour. I don't think I did the the property description, so I'll have to sort that out after the before tour. But yeah, okay, this is the before tour. So as per usual, this is a base game house, so I won't be doing the garden aside from maybe mowing it if I can be bothered. It looks like this house has a second floor, but I know for a fact it won't do, because all of these houses are bungalows up to a certain point. But it does look like it's going to be a relatively large property. Like it's very L-shaped. It's very long. Like I don't think if I was buying a house, I'd be very happy about just a straight up L shape. But you can't change the outside. So let's do the inside. As in, I know you can change the appearance of the outside, but you can't change the overall structure. So we've got a storage room here. It's looking like this house is very clean. It's just gonna need like updating basically. I say this and I immediately walk into a room that's full of dirt. So this is the main kitchen. This should be cockroaches, but I got it changed to glass because I hate the sound the cockroaches make with their little legs. So I changed it to glass. Say what you like about me being a wuss, it's true. Okay, this house is again another house with lots of different corridors. So we got what looks like potentially a bedroom number one. It's just classed as a room. So this should have been a bedroom from the looks of it. Two. This is okay. What an oddly designed room. Okay, so this must be a master bedroom then with a weird storage room. So it does have a look at this bathroom. Okay, so this is another bathroom. It's all very boring, should I say. Bog standard fare. Okay, we've got an actual bedroom with a bed in it today. And then we got another bathroom. So how many bathrooms is that now? 3? And they must really like this blooming sink because it's in every single one of them. So we've got 3 bathrooms at the moment. And a big kitchen. I do like the fact that the entryway is like enclosed from the rest of the house. There's like a nice little porch area. And I think this kitchen could be good if there was like some updating done. But it's going to take me forever to get around to actually fixing this entire house. But yeah, we've got 3 bedrooms and I think at least 2 bathrooms, maybe more. So this house isn't going to need much in terms of actually fixing it. It's just going to need a bit of a tidy up and a bit of a selling of lots of things. So yeah, that is the before tour of the outside. So now I'm just going to do the property description and then we all know what time it is. Okay, so let's go on to browser. So this, oh, don't look, that's our current, that's the house doing it to me. But yeah, this is our current house. It's a variable woman's house. The description is as follows. I am selling the house I just bought because I changed my mind and I prefer to buy back my old house. I don't know anything about this house, but it looks good. Be careful who you trust, nothing is as it seems. How can you be sure that nobody's already living in this house? Now that's a reference to the cockroaches that would already have been there. But yeah, it's got 1 floor and it's got 3 rooms apparently. But it has way more than 3 rooms because I've gone through it and there was more than that. So I don't know where they got the 3 rooms from. But yeah, as you can see, this is base game, it's got no flower on it. And this is what the pictures would have been for the property. I'm kind of doing things a little bit backwards, but okay, let's go to the house and get on with the renovation. Okay, let's get renovating. Which is the button? That is the button. Okay, I'm going to go quiet now and the music's going to kick in and we all know the drill. So I will see you once the renovation is done. So if I was putting this house on the market, this is the description I would give to it. And hopefully you guys think it is very suitable. So here goes. This house is ideal for those who seek a quiet, peaceful environment. With its light colour palette, it really is easy on the eyes. Yet pops of colour provided by the furnishings prevent its subtle interior becoming too similar. This house is both wonderfully peaceful and practical for a family home. It contains 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 lounge, a kitchen and dining room, and a separate utility space. So that would be how I would mark it. So hopefully there is someone willing to buy this property. I don't want to move my office. How do I? Oh yeah, that button. Put house on auction. I should know this by now. Okay, so the total time I spent on this property renovating it from its original space to now is 4 hours, 44 minutes and 11 seconds. Apparently there are 11 rooms in this house. I don't know how true that is, but let's put it onto auction. I wonder what complaints are going to happen today. They usually have something. There will be something in there. I bet you we're going to sell to one of the families, either the Smoff or family Johnson. Oh, yeah, there you go, Slothy family. So the complaints is there's no space where we can spend time with the whole family. Now to remedy that, all I'd have to do is put toys in the living room, and every house needs a living room, don't you think? But we already have a living room, so that one's a complete and total lie. The first one is fair, the second one, not so much. But yeah, let's sell this place. As per usual, we're going to negotiate the whole way up to the top, even though we know full well that we're not going to get it. So let's do our negotiations. We don't have such money, yeah, I wasn't going to get it, but you could always ask, so I'm just going to accept the offer, and while we accept the offer, I'm going to go into my final thoughts. It always takes forever to load, but here we go. So my final thoughts for this property would be actually, I guess, be quite surprising, in that I did enjoy the challenge, but I also felt that it was a little monotonous. I can't say that word. Basically, it was all the same. Because obviously I'm doing cream and beige and like those kind of colours. It is very bland. So I tried my best to add a bit of variety in without breaking the rules of the challenge, which was to stick within the colour palette and have 2 things in the space. Like, I keep saying like 2 things, like 2 objects should be that colour, but no, it's the walls or the floors or the walls and the furniture or the floor and the furniture, whatever it is, 2 big things in the space have to be that colour. And I just felt like, in comparison to the other colours, if I show you here, like there's just so many other colours that could have been picked. Like with the paint, for example, you got blue, brown, grayscale, green, orange, pink, red, violet, and then you have all the gradient colours which also come in all of those that we could have used, and there was just so much more we could have done, like so many more colour palettes we could have used and whatnot. But I guess that is the look of the draw. That is what the random dice picks. That is what we did. So I guess in words of the sense of the word challenge, it was actually very good because it was difficult to do, to add that variation in without the house becoming too similar, without relying on just one shade of cream. I tried to use all of them rather than just the one neutral shade and then, you know, call it a day with that. And I did find that actually a lot of the floors don't match that, like they don't have beige or cream in them, so I tried to find the closest match that I could and use that kind of flooring instead. And same with like different wall panels or wallpapers, they seem to have pretty much every colour but the ones in cream. It's like they have grayscales and everything else. But yeah, it was an interesting challenge. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will be continuing this challenge for the next couple of videos to kind of spice it all up, because as fun as it is doing for buyers and as fun as it is doing it in my own style, I feel like this adds a nice little bit of variation. And at the moment with the buyers, I think we've got one left. I think it's the Johnson family, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I've done all of those. So yeah, I've done Veronica, done the Smoff, I've done Raphael, done Jantar, done Jimmy Trator, done Jack Tarrington, he was the last one I did, done Giorgio, done Dolan, done Chang Choi. Yeah, so it is just a family Johnson, who is a married couple in their mid-30s with 3 children and a grandma. So they need at least 4 bedrooms. so that everyone can have their own space. They prefer more than that, and like lots of other things. And at the present, I don't feel that the properties that I've currently got to renovate are big enough to do that. I'm waiting for them to have like an actual feasible property that I could attempt to do a house for them properly for. So in the meantime, I'm going to be doing this colour challenge. So what I will say to you commenters is, and people who watch my channel, if you've got any any like challenges that would be feasible within the game of House Flipper, like a certain design choice or using only modern furniture or something along those lines, use your imagination. Please do comment it down below and we will attempt them, because we've still got quite a few properties left to go. So I like to keep my content full of, you know, the spice of life. But yeah, that is all from me. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below, as I've said. And thank you very much for watching. So I guess I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.